Hello. This video I'm going to show you what I've been making lately and do a brief explanation of them. These are all little embellishments that I've made, and I made quite a slew of these. This is just everything's from scraps pretty much. Just some white cardstock that's from a butter container. So, and I put dots around inside the little scallops, stamped the little verse and cut that out with a circle punch, and then punched out the little butterflies and the little circles out of glitter paper. So I made a bunch of those. I made some pineapple embellishments, and these are, I just used a punch and punched out some decorative paper. They had these pretty pineapples right on the decorative paper, so I used a punch and punched them out, and then I used a punch and punched out the gold glitter background and cut it in half and lined it behind, and then just added the little pink gems. These were from the same paper set, the little bathing suits from the little, I don't know, Hawaii set, I guess I could call it. And so I did similar. I punched out the little scallop circles, and then I put the bathing suits on. I added a little verse, make today a good day, and then added the little gems. So, and I just made 4 of those. And then these ones, I made four of these, 2 pink and 2 green. And these are just with the white scallop circle, and then the large green and pink circle, and then just added the matching gems. Very simple to make. And then these I made, these are the white scallop circle again. The little leaves are this punch. I just punched them out and put them back behind. The little flowers are the flowers that I've shown before, the same little punch, but I cut out 2 and put them one on top of the other, just turned them cockeyed a little bit. Added the little embellishment in them. So those are all the embellishments that I've been making. And now I have a whole bunch of cards that I've been making from that paper pad, the Hawaiian paper pad. Then I had these large pieces, and so I wanted to put those on these large cards, and then put a little strip over here, cut out the words that were right on the paper, and just added a little flower. Added a little strip on the inside and a verse on the inside, and signed them up, and they're ready. This one's ready to go to the seniors. This, I pretty much did the same thing. Whoops, I need to re-glue that. And I just glued the picture right on, added the verse, 3D'd this one up, added the strip over here, glued some flowers down, and then on the inside, just put the strip on the bottom again. So with a verse. So that's ready for the seniors. I'm going to get some more glue in here right now before I forget. There, let that one sit and dry. And then this one, again, put the paper down, put the picture down, put the words there, put another strip over here, and then I had this flower bunch in my drawer, so I just glued that right down and added the bow. I think this is my favorite out of these 3. And then added a strip on the inside, and I cut 2 little hearts out of it before, so I just kept it on the strip and just added a little verse and signed it, and that's all ready to go to the seniors. And then I made this one using the flowers, the flower that I just showed you, the embellishment. And after I cut out the leaves, then I saved the negative sheet and made that into this card. And this is signed and ready to go to the seniors. And this is the other negative. After punching out the flowers, then I just put that negative on the front of this card. Added the circle, put the flower on, added the little verse and all the gems, signed it, and that one's ready to go to the seniors. This one I just made one of. This was really fun and easy to make. I saw online that they're making these and they stand up really nice, so they stand up like that. The ones that I've seen, then they also add a triangle on the inside too, a white triangle with two colors on this side, but I just wanted mine to be stayed white, so I just took two little strips to match the same decorative paper, added some string, and put my little 3D heart on there and a little verse. So that one's all done and ready for the seniors. You've seen this before because I made this little tag before and put that in a video. And the hearts, that's my 3D hearts, and the clusters, I did a video on those, putting those together. That was a lot of fun. And then just all scraps. So that's all done and ready to go to the seniors. This one, very similar. It's got the cluster on the background here. This is washi tape, and this is washi tape. This is a piece of scrap that my friend gave me. And this is another little cluster that I put together before with a heart, or with circle rather, and a flag, and the little verse, and the pearls, little butterfly, and just added some more gems. And that one's ready for the seniors. Got quite a few cards here. This is another one that I made, and I just used paper strips and just laid them across the card this way and made this embellishment out of the flags, the banner strips. Just glued those together, added this little rosette, and then added all the leaves to bring it all in together. Put the little giraffe on there with the matching heart and one of my little word strips. And this word strip I actually cut out of, actually I think most of the word strips that I've used on these cards are from my, church women's group flyers. This one says, "Hope you're finding joy." So I put that one together. That one's ready. This one, this is a felt octopus with the little collage border back in the background. Added 3 more strips behind that. Added another little embellishment that I've made, and then the little silver punched out flowers and little gems, and that one's ready to go. This one, the little makeup or nail polish bottle. Someone in my Facebook group made those, and I made mine a little bit different. The shape is different because I used the hexagon. She had I believe a rectangle shape. Hers were really cute. So, but I didn't have the rectangle, so I just used this. And then I just put it on the punched out heart. Added another little flower embellishment. This was all scraps. You can see one border right here. And so I made I did the same thing with this border, just glued it onto this piece of red cardstock. And then I ran it through a folder, the dot folder. And this piece, after I put it on, it just looked kind of funny, and so I put it this way and put it in my crimper and crimped just the edge of it, just to make it look like it matched more. So, and that one's all signed and ready to go to the seniors. These couple cards, again, came from this same card pack. So, and I added the little word strip there and added a trim here. And then just signed it on the inside, and that one's ready to go. This is another one. This border that came from the kit, and this came from the kit, this came from the kit. This was just some, oh, this came from it too. The background paper did too. So all of that. The only thing that didn't come in that kit was this. That came from the Dollar Tree. So I just sign those, and that one's ready to go. And this one came from that kit also. So I just 3D'd this up. Added a little border strip. Sign that one, and that one's ready to go. Put this one on. They had some little cutouts in there, so I 3D'd that on the card. Little word strip, put that on it. Sign that one. That one's ready to go. Then I had cut out a whole bunch of cards, and oops, so I don't want to separate them all. I'll mix them all up here. I had cut these cards to go into the envelopes because I like to repurpose these envelopes that you get in the mail to return your payments in. And so I cut a bunch of cards this size to fit in there. And then when I was done, then I had these strips left. And so I just put 2 strips together and then just glued down 1 inch on the side so that it would make another card. So that way I was able to use all of the cardstock. So this is one with the nail polish on there. And that one's signed and ready to go. Here's another one with the nail polish. And that one's signed and ready to go. They're all just different colored nail polishes. That's really the only difference besides the way that I added different embellishments on the cards. And another one. So those are all signed and ready to go. And then this was just an extra one. So I had put this on the back here, just put strips going across here and glued those down. And then just to tie it in, then I just put little pieces on either side. I'll put a little piece on the inside. So that's all ready to go. Let's see, then I have these 3 more rosettes. So I've got this one. And I made the little lace strips on the sides, added the little giraffe and the heart. So that one's ready to go. This one's got the elephant on there and the lace on the other side, the paper lace, the rosette. So that one's ready to go. And another elephant and the rosette. And this is different lace, paper lace that I made. And that one's done. And then last but not least, the octopus. And that one's signed and ready to go. And then here's the 1 inch glued sides that are all glued down and ready to go. I kind of like this yellow. The boldness of this yellow and black really is striking to me. So that one's put together. And then this one. And they all look so different, but yet very similar. I mean, look at the difference of them. These 3 are kind of similar. I had made this one first, but these 3 are very similar in the way that I put them together. And of course, all the leftover glitter paper that I had, then I punched out more little shapes, and put them all in a bag, so that way I can use them later on. So I've got scallops and labels, more label, scallop circles, little flowers, bigger flowers, just so that I'll have them for later on. And after I start with the biggest ones first, and then I get down to the smallest ones. And I just do the circles this size, and then I have a circle this size, and then I start punching out the little tiny butterflies and the little teeny dots. These were actually from the from the hole punch. So And I just keep those in this little bag so that way I know where all the gold and silver stuff is. So just for an idea of what you can do when, rather than leaving that paper as a scrap, then I went ahead and cut it all down or punched it all down, because that way I've got all these ready to just add on to cards. All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video that I've made for you today, and please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to push that bell for future notifications of videos. And until we meet again, happy crafting.